I think recycling is never going to work. Recently it was my wife's birthday, so I bought these confetti cannons, which was great fun. You just twist it, it pops, and off the confetti goes. But obviously, as an engineer and also as a business mentor, I just could not resist and break it down into small pieces. So I disassembled it. I was also curious to see how it actually works. So this is the kind of casing. It sits on top of this canister. This is the canister itself, which has sort of the base and then the top welded to it, which is actually interesting how they do it. Then it has this small opening and there's this rubber cap which sits inside, obviously, the opening, and then on top of it you have the cap, which is a twist cap with these kind of lugs that rotate around the kind of sticking bits at the top. So mechanically it's very easy. That's why you have to twist it, because there's this grabber inside and you and then when you twist it, it opens up, as in the ears or the latches go in an area where it's empty, and then it pops open, releasing all the compressed air. So this is all very nice. I really like the way it is made. I mean, it's very clever, very handy. But now my business brain kicks in. So I'm thinking, well, I bought it for £2.50, the whole cannon. It is said that supermarkets put on 50%, so probably it was at £1.70-ish. There's an importer, it's made in China, so there's an importer. They probably whack on another 50%, so this brings us down to probably 90, maybe 80p per item. And then obviously there are importers and they also put on their margins. Therefore, we're probably down to 60p. Take away shipping costs, which I don't think that will be a lot, because it's 10p per kilogram. This probably weighs 100 grams, if any, if that. So it's only a few, or 2p. It really doesn't matter. 1p really doesn't matter. But the thing is that this canister is perfectly fine, and it has been welded. Like the way it was made is just incredible. All the processes needed to make this a thing, to make this as a product, it's just incredible. And the welding around, I mean, they have to have it in an arm that spins it around and then compress the air. I don't know how they do that, to be honest. Must be a compressed chamber. And then they stick the cap, the rubber cap, and then the metal cap on it. And they do it for 60p. Can you imagine? It's just unbelievable. Now, this canister can be reusable. It's perfectly fine. So the natural next step or solution would be for people to somehow send them back. But it's 60p to make, with a profit for them, and including amortizing the equipment and rents and people. It's just unbelievable. But the thing is that there's no way we can set up a recycling scheme for this. I mean, can you imagine? It would have to be like a box at Tesco's or any other shop where you put it in, then someone has to do the manual sorting, or maybe a robot with AI would be able to sort it, put it in the right box, then do all the quality checks, because what if it has cracked or someone pierced it in whatever way? Then obviously they will have to do quality checks before they send it back to the factory. And when you start adding the cost and energy needed to do it, the cheapest and least energy demanding process is to literally throw this away. Probably scrap, so it'll melt it and so on. But the problem is that it is a perfectly fine product, but because of the costs, because of the way the world operates in a capitalist system, it just is not profitable or viable in any way to recycle this. And unfortunately, there are lots of similar examples. All the plastic packaging that we have for meat, it only serves its purpose for like 3 days, and it's then thrown away. And there are lots of examples where it just simply does not add up. So that's why I believe that recycling the proper way will never be a thing.